Hello, and welcome to this edition of Spirit Bread.
Deliver me as I call upon your name. Be the God who breaks my chains, all the shackles of my shame. Deliver me from the lies that wreck my heart. Come and lead me from the dark. Father, show how strong you are. Deliver me, oh Lord, deliver me. Oh, and I will trust in only you, for you will bring the victory. You will bring the victory. All your promises are true. It doesn't matter what I see. It doesn't matter what I see. Deliver me, even when I am afraid. When the world around me shakes, I know you will never change. Deliver me, oh Lord, deliver me. Oh, and I will trust in only you, for you will bring the victory. You will bring the victory. All your promises are true. It doesn't matter what I see. It doesn't matter what I see. Oh, deliver me. And into your hands I will surrender all. Take it all. Oh, let my life bring you praise. With all I am, I worship all you are. For you are my only refuge and strength. Oh, deliver me. Deliver me. Into your hands I will surrender all. Take it all. Oh, let my life bring you praise. With all I am, I worship all you are. For you are my only refuge and strength. Oh, deliver me. Deliver me.
Today, I would like to talk to you about Deliver Me, O God. We all blow it sometimes. By that I mean, regardless our good intentions, there are times we just simply fail. Failure has often happened to me. I have always wanted to serve God. Ever since my salvation experience at 15 years of age, my heart has been turned to the things of the Lord. But as noble as that might seem, it doesn't mean that I didn't fail. I've failed at many things in my life. But one that comes immediately to my mind happened early in my first marriage. We didn't have any children yet. I felt, for the second time in my life, that God wanted me to become active in tent ministry, going from place to place holding meetings. It weighed heavy on me, and I really believed it to be the will of the Lord. So I talked to my wife. At the time, we were both working at a local shoe factory in Crothersville, Indiana, and I announced to her that God wanted me to quit my job and begin this ministry. A brother in the Lord had an old tent 50 miles or so away, and he gave me permission to use it. So I recruited another man to help me, and we made the trip. That was an adventure in itself, and perhaps I'll share it with you another time. But for the sake of this story, let's just sum it up by saying we got the tent. I set up a couple of meetings, and the first one went fairly well. However, the style of preaching, teaching, and singing that the Lord had put into my life just didn't match what people expected from a tent evangelist. They wanted stomping, rip-snorting sermons, and, well, those of you who have followed our ministry know that this just isn't the way God anoints me. Others expected healing lines and miracles from God, but the Lord has always given me the ability to teach, but not to work miracles. We all have our place in the body, and it didn't take but a couple of these meetings for me to realize that I didn't have the goods for this type of service. I had failed again. Sincerely believing that I had heard from God, I was torn. I had to do something, so I spoke with my wife again, letting her know that I had to get away for a few days and seek God. She was a trooper. She knew that I was like a duck in the middle of the desert when it came to tent ministry. But I just knew I had heard from God. To make a long story short, I did get away in a little shed owned by some Christian friends who lived in the country. I spent 2 days praying, fasting, and reading my Bible, and this time I really did hear from God. In so many words, He spoke to my heart, "Son, this isn't what I want you to do. Now get out of here, find a job, and get back to work." I did. The point of this story is that we all fail. In Psalm 25:20, David cried out to God, saying, "Keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in you." Earlier in the book of 1 Samuel, God had stated that David was a man after his own heart. This was quoted by Paul in the book of Acts. It made it sound like that David was perfect. Here was a man who loved God and wanted to be in His will. He wanted to please God. But the fact of the matter is that David failed. Often he would become angry and do something rash. Later in life, he even committed adultery and had the woman's husband put on the front lines of battle so he would be killed and so cover up his sin. Yet God says that David was a man after His own heart. The words "deliver me" are found 42 times in the New King James Version of the Bible. 32 of those occasions were spoken by David. The man after God's own heart was the one who cried out from the midst of trouble 32 different times, "Deliver me." He was in trouble and he knew it. He had sinned against God knowing that he had done wrong. Yet he also knew that when trouble arose, his only hope was God, so he cried out, "Deliver me." We are no better than David. We all get ourselves into trouble because of our humanity. We let our thinking become obscured by selfishness. We push aside the gently prodding of the heart by the Holy Spirit and go ahead and do whatever we're being tempted to do anyway. Does this make us less of a Christian? Does this mean that we can't make it? Does it mean that God couldn't possibly love us anymore? The answer to these questions, and many like them, is that if we are after the heart of God, it doesn't mean that we won't fail. It doesn't mean that we aren't loved by God. We should try to do better. We'd be better off if we would listen to the Holy Spirit. But when we don't, just like David, we can cry out, "Oh God, deliver me." God knows our hearts. He knows when we mean it. And you know what? When we do, He will deliver us. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about our book, The Shoe Tree. I feel that this book is very important in today's world, and I want you to have it, no strings attached, completely free of charge. The Shoe Tree is my first novel that allegorically tells the story of the battle for the soul of man. All you have to do to get your free copy is to visit our website at spiritbread.com, click on the words Our Books, and there you can download it, again, free of charge, no hidden tracking programs, and we aren't going to ask you for any information at all. It is just a clean and completely free download in PDF format. That's it. Thank you and have a great day. Well, thanks for joining us today. Be sure and look for the next edition of Spirit Bread.